Hey everybody, I'm Odin, and today we are checking out the upcoming big update for We Who Are About to Die. The update's called Blood and Sand, and it's going to be coming out on June 18th, 2025, but the developers were kind enough to give me a little bit of early access here to check it out. And this is a game that I definitely enjoy. It's fairly difficult to master. It is a gladiatorial combat slash management kind of thing, you know? And I'll show you here in a minute exactly what I mean. But it's physics-based, and there's some similarities to games like Exanima, and if you are familiar with my channel, you know that Exanima is like my main game. So there is a similarity there, and in the past, I found this to be, quite frankly, very difficult, but this update has totally overhauled the physics system, and I've messed around with it a little bit, and it feels a lot better. They've also updated a bunch of graphics and all kinds of other things, so it's a really big update, but let's just get into it and show you what's going on here. So I've already got a save going here. So this is my current fighter, Triscus Crinculus. And you can see he's level 5, but his health is not great right now. It's 25 out of 90. And this is your armory screen that we're looking at right here. And on the armory, this is all the stuff that I have equipped or don't have. Like I don't have anything on my right arm here. But I do have these other things, and you can see that it tells you, like, it gives you 8% armor. You can see the durability, how much it weighs. Weight is very important, because the heavier your equipment, the slower you are, and the faster you lose your stamina, which is not good. These are your backup weapons. It's called your auxiliary inventory, so I've got a shield here that I can use if I lose this one, if it breaks, stuff like that. This is how much stamina I regenerate here. Also, over here is where you get offers from the market. So like right here, there's this cloth arm wrap for the left arm. I've already got something on my left arm here, and it's this exact same thing. And you can either buy it for 269 gold, here's my gold up here, or you can hold on to it so it doesn't disappear after this next fight by using fame. That's what this is right here. And then you can just reveal these things to see what the offer is. So it doesn't cost anything. You actually get fame for revealing these things. But ooh, this is a two-handed sword, isn't it? No, that's not a sword. I don't know what that is. It's like a glaive or something? It says it's a two-handed sword. Anyway, it's got blue rarity. This thing, whatever it is going to have green rarity. Let's find out what this is real quick. Shoulder plates for the right side. Again. Oh, no, this is the right side. We could buy that, but man, that's expensive. I'm really curious about this sword. I kind of want it, to be honest. It's going to be all my money, though. Real quick, let me show you a few other things. So this is where you go, obviously, in between fights. Here's the utility menu, and I reset the tutorials here accidentally, so it's going to show me all this stuff. I'll explain this stuff to you. So utility right here, this is where you heal up. Your first heal for each of your characters, whenever a character dies, you get another one. Your first heal is free. So that was free. It's not going to heal all the way. If I want to get more, I got to pay 1,000 gold. No, we're fine. And this is how you can repair durability. And this is divided over items in your auxiliary inventory. So it's not the things you're wearing. So if you want to repair stuff, you gotta, take it off and put it there. Here you can get the shop to get specific things. You can promote yourself so you get more fame from fights. You can fundraise also to get some gold, and you can bribe patrons. Over here, your Skolo, this is like where you can improve different things in between fights, like your physicians will heal you for more if you do this. The cost of healing goes down over here. Blacksmith does better on repairs, that kind of stuff. Over here is where you do training to get better at certain weapons and skills. Like right now, I'm working on two-handed swords. In order to train, but for this next fight, or through the fight to the next one, it says I need 3 training gear, so I can buy 3 training gear. And you can see I will gain +2 two-handed sword skill and 200% two-handed sword skill learning rate. I can also invest in my next character. This is all the stuff about my character right now, showing how much armor I have, my total weight. These are the patrons. They all hate me right now, except for this Valerius guy. Basically, when you fight, you choose a fight, a certain patron will be the host. And when you focus on a patron, they'll give you positive things between fights, and then the other ones will give you negative debuffs. Like right now, this lady right here, Allura or whatever, she gave me like some wine that was poisoned because she hates me, and it made me sick. So you can see I got this debuff down here. I take 4 damage every 30 seconds. That sucks. And this is going to last for 3 weeks, by the way. And I have the feeble trait also as a result. and I have this dulled senses. These are my permanent traits. You get these when you roll a character. I have brute strength, so I got a lot of durability buffs. I got fencer, so I get stamina when I parry. But I've got negative ones too. I'm cursed, and I'm unlovable, so I lose like half of my favor after every fight. So that kind of sucks. And there's other things over here. But what we're going to do is we're going to just go into a fight right now, and I will show you what this is really all about here. So right now my dude is level 5. So you can't always see like what you're going to be dealing with in a fight. You see these question marks? If I spend some fame to reveal, I might find out certain things. Like I know who the host is, but I don't know any of this stuff. I don't know who I would be up against or how many. Well, it's 1v1, but I could reveal who I might be up against. Over here, there's a special thing where you keep the equipment you exit the arena with, and then there's a tournament. I'm going to keep it simple. I'm going to do a 1v1 to show you the first fight here. I'll just hit reveal just to see what we can learn. 10% of gold reward is invested in your next character, and it's just me versus a Lion Slayer. So we're going to choose this one and hit fight. And now the fun begins. So here is the thing. This isn't really a complaint, but I only have one complaint about the game, and it's that there are two options for the way that you play the game. There's classic mode and there's third-person mode. And again, this is not really a complaint, but it is for me because I hate being provided with a choice because I can't decide. And it makes me anxious because I never know if I'm using the right one. But I'll show you the two of them and tell you what I think the advantages are to each mode. So right now we're in third person. This is not classic, this is third person mode. Alright, so that's what this is. If I press R, this turns to classic mode. But let me go back to third person. And I'll explain the mechanics here in a minute. But basically, in this third person mode, it's really easy to aim. As you can see, I can aim at his head very easily by just aiming with my crosshair. I can also aim at his legs really easily. Oh my goodness, we just took a ton of damage there. Oh man, okay, I'm probably going to die in the first fight, so that's going to be great. Let me try to shield bash him here. Okay, I missed. Alright, there we go. And so my illness is taking my HP, which is not good. The illness won't kill me, but it will take me down to like 1, and then this guy will kill me, most likely. But I'll explain how this is all working in a second, but this is all very physics-based, as you can see. And the physics feel so much better in this update than they used to. I'm telling you, it's a huge improvement. Alright, so I'm just going at this dude's head with my pick here, or my axe, whatever this thing is. Alright, we gotta kill this guy. We gotta do it now. Okay, so range is a very important thing in this game. You've got to keep the right distance, because just like in Mount and Blade... There we go. Oh, alright, we cut him into several pieces. Just like in Mount and Blade, if you're not at the right range, you'll hit people like with the handle of your weapon, and it's not going to do much damage at all. So you've got to be at the right angle. Now let me take this moment to show you. So again, in third person, it's real easy to aim, but it's not so easy to find the right range. If you go into classic mode, it's really easier to find the range, just because you have a better view like this, but it's harder to aim. And the reason is because, let me switch back here. Where is my cursor? I have lost my cursor. Okay, I'll show you in a minute then. After the fight, that might not have been a good time to do that because it didn't work. Alright, so this was the patron of that fight, and so we earned some favor, but as you can see, we're still at negative 28. Here's the gold and the favor we won. This is the fame multiplier based on our equipment, the audience favor multiplier, and I lost a bunch of fame because of my unlovable trait. But anyway, so here's where sometimes you'll get positive or negative events based on the patrons and how they feel about you. So this just shows you the 4 patrons right here. Alright, so after your fights, you're going to see that you level up these different brackets, the different types of fights. So there's survival, pit fight, wild card, 1 versus many. So the more that you do these particular types of fights, the higher the bracket level is going to be, so the tougher the fights are going to be. Alright, I've ranked up to rank 6, so I get to choose a reward. Either +7 to my shield skill, or +1 free repairs. I'm going to go with my shield skill here. Alright, so we are very hurt, so I'm going to go over here to the heal thing. It's going to cost me 500 to do my first heal. That's only 46. I'm going to do it again, and we are now at 61. That's not great. So, let me go to my skull over here. I really need to improve this. So a physician's base heal increases. Let's do that. So I'm down to 6,000 now. And I probably want to cut the healing price too. That's going to be important, so we're going to do that. And this is all going to persist between my characters, by the way. Alright, over here, that's fine. We'll go back to the armory. Let's see... We can also unlock more market slots here, so I'm going to do that and see what this sword is. It's going to be green rarity, it looks like. And it's not a sword, it's just, that means weapon, I guess. A chaka. So that's a two-handed axe. I really like the two-handed weapons. You can get a ton of damage. Obviously, they eat up your stamina, but they're pretty nice. I almost want to buy this. How much is it? 4,000. Oh, I can't afford it, of course. Alright, never mind. How's our durability doing? Yeah, we're okay on these things. It's, something could break in the next fight, but I doubt it. Alright, anyway. Let's go to the battle menu. Alright, so... There's another 1v1 here. Your equipment doesn't take durability damage. I like the sound of that. Let's do this fight right here. And I'll show you the classic mode thing. So again, third person, I find it easier to aim, but not so easy to find good range. And in classic mode, it's easier to find range, but not so easy to aim. The reason is, in classic mode, the further your cursor is away from your character, the higher you aim. Or the higher you swing. And the closer it is to your character, the lower you swing. So it's kind of confusing, to be perfectly honest. But I can see benefits for both modes. But let me show you how this works real quick. I'm going to start off in third person just to get in here. Alright, now let me switch to classic. So if I hold this really far away and attack, I'm going to swing for the head. If I get real close to myself and swing, I will swing lower. But I'm not really too much of a fan of that, so I kind of stick to third person, I think. So here's how the combat works. If I left click and just press it once, I'll do a light quick attack. If I hold it, it'll charge and you'll see the weapon flash. That means it's going to do max damage. Also, because it's physics-based, you want to swing into the weapon, just like in Mount and Blade, just like in Exanima, like this, to do even more damage. And what you do, it's kind of tricky at first, is you have to click, hold, if you're going to hold and not do a quick attack. You click and hold, and then you move in the direction you want to attack from, and then when you let go, that's when you attack. So if I click and hold and move to the right, and then let go, well, that didn't work there, of course. Okay, of course. Here we go. All right, click and hold, move to the right, now I let go, I attack from the right. Click and hold, move to the left, let go. Alright, if you double click and hold, you can charge up an overhead. If you just do a single click, usually it does a stab. With this, I don't know if this has a stab. I don't think this weapon has a stab animation. So yeah, there is a tutorial. I didn't want to go through the tutorial because I wanted to just kind of get into it. But if you're going to play the game, definitely do the tutorial so that you can get a slower, more in-depth explanation of how the physics work here. But let's just go, man. Let's kill some people now that I've kind of explained things. Alright, so again, like I said, in this update, one of the big things was a total overhaul of the physics. It feels a lot better now, it really does. And if you've never played it before, you'll find it pretty good, okay? And the graphics have been updated too, a bunch of stuff is added, it's very nice. So we can get gold or gold for our next character. Give me the gold right now. Cool, alright, so this shield is... I want a two-handed sword. Can I please get a two-handed sword here? This is a one-handed sword. So compared to mine, it does a lot more damage. It has the same durability. It's much faster. Well, a little less range. You know, I want this. I'm going to buy that Slasher. Oh, there's no free slot. Oh, that's right. I have to unlock my auxiliary slots. Let me unlock that. Then we'll buy that. And then I'm going to switch it out so we're not using that axe anymore. Alright. Man, that is a weird-looking sword. Okay, so there's another item here. That's yellow rarity. I'm kind of curious. Let's see what's going on here. Golden Wreath. It is a godly tier helm. 8% armor, 24 durability, fame multiplier plus 50%. It's not as much armor as the one I'm wearing, but it's cheap. Oh, that's right. I don't have I'm such an idiot. Unlock this slot. I never learn. I don't learn from my mistakes. That's one of my greatest traits. Alright. So we got that. Okay, that's fine. Go to the utility menu. I got a heal. Alright, so we got a full heal. That's good. We're going to have to do something about this durability. Also, I want to order some two-handed weapons here. I really want a two-handed sword. Let's see. Also, we've been training two-handed swords, so that's another reason why I really want one. And I'm going to keep training two-handed sword until we get one, so that we'll really be doing some damage, hopefully. And let's see, I think that's good there. Now let me double check. So those are obviously new, so durability is not a problem. This durability is not great, but it's okay. Not great, but okay. Eh, this is the problem. I don't want this Cuirass to break, but I think we'll be okay for now. Yeah, let's go. Okay. So let's do some other types of fights here. So we have mini versus one, so I will be on a team of 2 other people versus 1 dude. How is that fair? It's not. This one would be me versus a bunch of elites. I don't know why I would choose this. I would get destroyed. So let's see what we can learn about the pit fight here. Okay, so the pit fight is going to be 4v4v4. Let's do it. Let's do that. Definitely. Okay, let's go. So we got this chosen. So our team is going to have similar colors in our clothing. And there is friendly fire, I'm pretty sure. So you got to be careful. But we should be alright. Also, another thing I haven't even mentioned is you drop your weapon with E and pick up weapons off the ground with E. Drop your shield with Q, pick up shields with Q. Totally forgot. Also, you can throw weapons, but it's tough to figure out. But you drop your weapon while you're attacking. So you use E while you're swinging to throw things. Alright, so what color is my team? I can't really tell yet. We're purple. Okay. Alright, let's go for the red dudes over here. And you can sprint with shift. Also tab targets. So I'm locked onto this guy right here. Oh yeah. Okay. See, I still have trouble finding the range. I'm still working on this. You see, I'm not doing a lot of damage there because I'm hitting him with the wrong part of the weapon. Now that was good. Also, if you see white numbers, it means you're hitting a shield, like that. And I think red means... I don't know exactly what the difference is between yellow and red. Also, I didn't even mention, my health is in the bottom left, it's red, and my stamina is blue. That guy's dead. Alright, I'm going to tab to target this guy. Right-click to hold my shield up. F to shield bash, but I don't need it right now, because I'm just going to hammer at this dude right here. Oh, that guy just got wasted. Alright, I need to help my teammate. I'm going to overhead and miss. Try it again. Yeah, see, my range was bad right there. Let's try this again. Oh, yeah, there we go. So, yeah, like I said, it's not really a complaint, but my only complaint about the game is having to choose sometimes between third person and classic, but I think I'm sold on third person. That's why I'm sticking with it here. Oh, yeah. And if I had to say, and again, I'm just nitpicking, if I had to complain about anything else, it would be that I can't really tell how injured my opponents are. Like, you'll see blood decals on their clothes and stuff, so you know that they're hurt. But I'd kind of like to be able to tell. See, he's bleeding all over the place, okay, but I can't really tell how hurt he is. I would like to visually see, have a better idea of how hurt he is. But other than that, oh, you're dead. Alright, let's go. Dude, we're doing pretty well here. Okay, let me... By the way, like I said, you lock on with X, or I'm sorry, with tab, and you untarget with X. Oh man, I have really found the range with this sword. I have found it. And I am swinging at their heads. Like, it's not magically doing that. I'm aiming, I'm doing it. Which I really like. It gives you a lot of control in this game, just like Exanima. You have a lot of control of where you're striking, how you're striking. And Mountain Blade too, same thing. Dude, this guy's shield is annoying. I gotta swing from the left, because that shield is on my right. Okay, we broke the shield. Alright, I'm gonna try throwing this. No, I don't want to throw it. I like this weapon. I'm not gonna do that. I'll try throwing in another fight, just to show you how it works. Alright, my stamina's real low. I'm waiting for it to get back. There we go. So, my teammates kind of suck. I mean, oh, you're decapitated. Oh no, you're cut in half. Oh, just as good. Yeah, my teammates aren't that good. And I don't know if it's... Oh, wait, that guy's dead. I mean, they all survived, I think? Yeah, they all survived, but... It seemed like I was doing the majority of the damage there. I thought this was a sword that I had. This is not a sword. This is some weird... I don't know what it is, but it does a lot of damage. Does a lot of damage. Alright, Maza still hates us. Now, literally every patron hates us. I used to have that positive just barely with Valerius. Yeah. Alright. So... I can't believe this character is still alive, by the way. We healed a little bit during our rest. We made an investment in our next character. Alright, there's our battle reward. Okay, we ranked up again. We can get 0.5, I guess, is that like actual 0.5 to the skill, or is that how fast it levels up? I don't know. That would be nice, but this would also be nice. You know what, this is probably, it says for all next characters. I'm going to go with that. Maybe my shop order is ready. Alright, so here's an event. Ambushed. On your way back from your last victorious fight in the arena, you're navigating the city's labyrinthine streets. Suddenly, out of the shadows, something emerges, weapon unsheathed. Meet the wrath of an aspirant's blade, or flee the scene. Or you're going to meet my wrath. Oh, I've never had this event happen before. I'm actually going to have to fight. Okay. It's usually just like choose something and something happens. This is cool. I've never had this happen before. Alright, so there's at least 2 enemies. Okay, that was a whiff. I want to kill this guy and get his sword, though. Oh, I just dropped my shield instead of bashing with it. I pressed the wrong button. Oh, he hit his friend. That's good. Alright, I'm just trying to get some space here. By the way, you kick if you shield bash with F if you don't have a shield. Oh, you're dead already. Okay. These guys are nothing. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. I can't keep their equipment, I don't think. Otherwise, I would pick up the two-handed sword. Some of the fights, it'll tell you that you get to keep the equipment that you pick up. Alright, we got some gold from that. Cool. Okay, so these should be two-handed swords, right? Because that's what we ordered. Let's see what we got here. That's not a sword. That's a spear. What do we got here? That is a two-handed mace. No two-handed sword still. Oh wait, this is a two-handed sword, but it's wood. I mean, it's made out of wood. That's so sad. But I also want it. It's made out of wood, man. What am I supposed to do? 14 damage? No, I can't. I can't. No. So let me go over here. Let me order again. And, let's actually do something about the durability. I would have to move a bunch of stuff here, and then, you know what? We're still doing okay. It'll tell you when something's about to break. This is the only real problem, this Cuirass. So I could move it here, and let me unlock a slot. So like I can move the chest piece here, and I don't really... You know what? I'm going to sell this. I'm right-clicking to sell that. I don't need these things. So here's what we're going to do. We're going to move this here, and we're going to repair all this stuff. So we're going to go over here, and we're going to pay $9.99 and see what we got here. Oh no, it's going to take a turn. I didn't realize that was the case. Okay, now we don't have armor. Oh, maybe we'll get something here. Fishnet shirt. A fishnet shirt. It's better than nothing, right? I'm gonna buy it. Alright. That wasn't great. Okay, draft. I don't know what draft is. I don't know what this battle type is. This is a 1v1 level 12. That's way, way above my level. So teams fight for a faction and wear faction equipment. And all other aspirants have half HP. You get +3 favor with all patrons. That seems worth it. So it's Hanian versus Miradon. So these are two of the patrons. Let's try this. I don't think I've ever done this. Yeah, also I forgot to mention, when you block, whether with a weapon or a shield, what is this? You have to aim. Oh my, what is this? It is like Mount and Blade. This is crazy. I didn't even know they had this game mode. And this is, I don't know how to use a dang spear. I don't like this at all. Oh man. Okay, I don't like this. How do I just stab with it? Okay, there we go. Okay, that's not too bad. Okay, this wouldn't be my first choice, but I seem to be hitting him. Oh, I hit his shield that time. Okay. Okay. I've gotta go. I gotta break off with X and get a different weapon. Oh, please tell me this is two-handed. Oh, yes it is. Oh, yeah. Oh, yes, decapitated. Oh, yeah, see, this is what I'm talking about. Two-handed sword is where it's at. I don't know why that didn't land, but it's okay. Alright, his shield is destroyed. Go for them legs. picked up another shield. I want to go under. Keep missing. Keep hitting the ground. There we go. Cut him in half. But yeah, so I hear, like, you see a little shield when you right-click to defend. Like that. You want the shield to be where their weapon is to block. Again, that's another thing that's easier to do in classic mode right here, because your cursor is just moving all over the place real easily like this. So it's much easier to block in classic mode, I think, unless you have a shield. Oh! I'm going to stay in classic mode for now, just to give you all a taste of this. Man, I'm not... I can usually sweep their legs out from under them with a two-handed weapon, but I keep missing. Okay, shield is broken. Oh, I swung above his head. See, I gotta put the cursor far away to aim high. There it is. So it's it's like there's a few more mechanics you have to figure out when you're doing classic mode. So anyway, I'm going back to third person, because that's my stuff. Now your shield is destroyed. Oh, you're cut in half, alright. How many enemies are there, by the way? This guy's huge. I'm way too close here. There we go. How long does this last, man? Oh, yeah. Really trying to get this... Okay, I think I'm getting flanked here. I'm going to press X to unlock, and so I can reset here. Okay, my stamina's gone. Ah, this is bad. This is real bad. This would be a good time to have a shield. But it's okay. Alright, it's all about distance, man. It's all about range. I really don't understand why I'm not landing the under the shield attacks. Like, you can literally sweep them off their feet if you land it correctly, but I keep missing. Oh, your head's gone. Sweet. You're dead. This is awesome, dude. I didn't know that this game mode even existed. I never stab, by the way. I don't know why, I just don't bother with it. Alright, we totally annihilated them. That was awesome. Oh my goodness, look how much gold I got. And we got +3 favor with all of the patrons, but we're still negative with all of them. There was no fame to be had this time, but we got a ton of gold, so... And again, I'm shocked that my character is... How is my character still alive? Usually what happens is your character dies, you recruit a new one, and you start fresh, right? But, okay, so we healed, our repairs are done, we ranked up, 2 free heals or +5 I want the stamina regeneration. Okay, here's another event. This guy hates me. Oh, he really hates me. He placed a bunch of bets on me and lost. So he gave my sparring partners instruction to be particularly ruthless during training. So you do your best to incur as few injuries as possible. You lose 13% of your HP. So there's a nice negative event for you. So this stuff is repaired. Awesome. Put that chest piece back on. What was that? Oh yeah, we're going to stick with that one. Let's look over here. We don't need to mess with that stuff. Or these things right now. Now, let me look at the weapons available. There's a wooden sparring polearm. A toothed hoe. Okay. And a pick. I guess I'm going to buy the wooden sword, even though I really don't want a wooden sword. I'm going to buy it. So I'm going to have to unequip my shield. There we go. I mean, it's made out of wood. That's not... Why do I even want that? Okay, what do we got here? Spiked. See, now... Okay, let me go back here. When I do this, it says, scrounge together 3 to 5 items of the requested type. Oh, I thought I was choosing two-handed swords. It's just two-handed weapons, that's why. Okay. Alright, that makes sense. Okay. Oh, man. I've never done a tournament. Let's do a tournament here to close things out. Your equipment doesn't take durability damage. Awesome. Cool. Whatever. And when you do this, by the way, the betting, you can bet on yourself. I forgot to mention this. Like, if I do 80 damage to teammates, why would I want to do that? If I get 3 dismemberments, oh yeah, let's do that. I'm definitely going to get that. Even though I have a wooden sword. And if I get 2 kills, yeah, we're going to do that. Let's go. I should have been betting this whole time. I totally forgot. Alright, like I said, I've never done a tournament, so I don't know exactly how this is going to work. Do I do a fight, and then I move on to another fight, and then I don't know how it works. Hopefully this wooden sword will be good. I've got a teammate. We are the purple team. Alright, so it's just our team versus this one. Gotcha. It's a huge shield this guy has. So let's work on breaking it. Now I can see the shield taking damage, which is cool. There it goes. Stamina is low. Yeah, I don't think we're going to dismember anybody with a wooden sword. That was probably a stupid bet to make. Yeah. Oh man, I should probably pick up a different weapon. I mean, I'll still have my weapon afterwards, I'm pretty sure, even if I end the fight with a different one, but honestly I don't know for sure. I'll get wrecked. Yeah, definitely not dismembering with this weapon. But if I were to pick up that axe... Oh, my teammate just hit me. Alright, round 1 victory. So I should start... I should start the next fight with my sword, right? You replenished. No! Okay, I still have the weapon I picked up. Okay, that's fine. But my sword is on the ground over there, so that's cool. I've got to dismember people. Dude, my distance is perfect right now. There we go. I hit my teammate, I think. I don't care. I don't think we got a dismemberment. That's alright. I don't know how many rounds there are, but okay. I'm guessing 3? Because now it would be 1v1, right? Trying to go from... Oh, that's not good. I'm trying to go from the left to avoid the shield. Have no stamina. There goes his shield. Your weapon will break soon. No, it's not really my weapon. Oh, will you die? When did he pick that shield up? I didn't even see that happen. Whoa, okay. I need dude, what is going on here? Oh, I got a bunch of stamina from my parry. Those physics are weird. A little bit of a bug there. Okay. Yeah, this guy's all messed up. I'm gonna lose, aren't I? I can't drop him. Oh, there we go. We did not dismember him, I don't think. I don't think we won the dismemberment bet. Oh, we made it. Okay, bet payouts. Oh, I got both bets. I won both bets. It says bet payouts, too. Cool. Hey, oh man, we made a bunch of money, too. Look at all the fame we lost. We lost, like, almost 3,000, or more than 3,000, because of the stupid unlovable trait. Alright, honestly, I'm very surprised that my character's still alive. Anyway, thank you very much for hanging out. I really appreciate it. We're going to wrap it up here. Please hit like and subscribe if you would like to. Remember, this update, Blood and Sand, will go live on June 18th. Thank you again to the developers for hooking me up with this early access to it. Really like that. Oh, look at this. Look at, I haven't seen get to choose from 3, huh? Reveal all battle dashing skill. Oh, I forgot you can dash. Should have mentioned that. Whatever. Shield skill. Oh, here's another thing here. Guaranteed effects, you lose some... This is not good. I gotta rest. No training this week? Okay. Alright, anyway. Thank you again. Please hit like and subscribe if you'd like to, and I'll see you all next time.